Greene, born on July 12, 1975, in Brooklyn, New York, is widely regarded as one of the most unique and influential bodybuilders of his generation. Raised in a tough environment, Greene's childhood was far from ordinary. He spent much of his early years in foster care, enduring a challenging upbringing that would later serve as a source of inspiration and determination throughout his career. Kai's early life was filled with instability, but it was through the hardships that he developed a deep passion for the arts and bodybuilding. Growing up in an urban environment with limited resources, Kai found solace in physical activity and sports. At an early age, he was drawn to weightlifting and strength training, which helped him channel his emotions and frustrations into something productive. His first encounter with bodybuilding came during his teenage years when he joined a local gym and started lifting weights. Greene quickly discovered that bodybuilding was not just about physical strength, but also about building a physique that was symmetrical, artistic, and powerful. Despite his rough beginnings, Greene's natural aptitude for building muscle quickly became evident. He admired the muscular physiques of bodybuilders like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno, and these figures became his role models. In his early 20s, Greene decided to pursue bodybuilding professionally, enrolling in competitions and honing his craft. His initial years in bodybuilding were filled with experimentation and learning as he worked to perfect his technique and build the physique he desired. His training philosophy was unique. He embraced the idea of bodybuilding as an art form, viewing his muscles as tools for expression. Greene's breakthrough in bodybuilding came in the early 2000s. After years of competing in regional competitions, Greene's potential was undeniable. He gained attention with his size, conditioning, and the muscular development that set him apart from other competitors. His performance at the 2004 NPC National Physique Committee National Bodybuilding Championships, where he earned his IFBB International Federation of Bodybuilding and Fitness Pro card, was a significant turning point in his career. This victory gave Greene the opportunity to compete at the highest level, and he soon became a force to be reckoned with in the world of professional bodybuilding. In 2005, Greene competed in his first professional bodybuilding contest at the IFBB Night of Champions, where he placed third. While this result was impressive, it was not a victory, but it marked a turning point in his career. Greene's potential as a top contender was clear, and his unique blend of size, muscularity, and artistry soon earned him a dedicated following within the bodybuilding community. He made his Mr. Olympia debut in 2006, a competition that would become a defining chapter of his career. While he didn't win, his performance made a lasting impression on judges and fans alike. Greene's rise to prominence was not only marked by his performances on stage, but also by his distinct approach to bodybuilding. Unlike many of his peers, Kai approached bodybuilding as a form of self-expression, blending strength and artistry in a way that set him apart. His love for the creative side of the sport was evident in his training regimen, posing routines, and overall presentation. His ability to infuse artistry into bodybuilding became one. The peak of Greene's career came in the 2010s, when he became one of the most recognizable names in the bodybuilding world. His rivalry with other top competitors, particularly Phil Heath, became one of the defining stories in the sport. Greene's most notable moments came during his competition at the Mr. Olympia contest, the most prestigious event in professional bodybuilding. Greene's rivalry with Phil Heath, which began in 2011, was a major storyline during the 2010s. Both athletes were highly competitive and had different styles. with Greene's more artistic approach and Heath's more symmetrical, mass-dominant physique. Greene placed second to Phil Heath at the Mr. Olympia contest in 2012, 2013, and 2014, but despite these near victories, Greene was unable to capture the elusive Mr. Olympia title. However, his consistent placement near the top solidified his status as one of the greatest bodybuilders of his era. One of Greene's most memorable victories came in 2009, when he won the Arnold Classic, one of the most prestigious bodybuilding competitions in the world. The Arnold Classic win helped catapult him into the upper echelon of bodybuilding, alongside fellow champions like Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, and Dexter Jackson. The victory in 2009 was particularly significant because it showcased Greene's artistry, as he combined his massive physique with a refined stage presence that captivated the audience. Throughout his career, Kai Greene's physique was known for its exceptional muscularity and conditioning. His back, in particular, became one of his standout features, as it was widely regarded as one of the most developed and detailed backs in bodybuilding history. Additionally, Greene's legs, shoulders, and arms were all massive, with his signature muscle fullness contributing to his aesthetic appeal. However, it was his posing routines, often described as theatrical, that elevated his performances beyond just showcasing muscle mass. Greene's posing routines were artistic expressions, blending strength with grace, and they became an iconic part of his performances. Kai's rivalry with Phil Heath reached its peak in 2012 and 2013, when many fans and critics believed that Greene should have won the Mr. Olympia title over Heath. Despite finishing as the runner-up in those years, Kai Greene's impact on the sport was undeniable. His presence at the Mr. Olympia contests was one of the most captivating, as fans eagerly anticipated his posing routines, which were both dynamic and artistic. These routines, paired, Kai Greene's bodybuilding career is defined by his numerous achievements and contributions to the sport. While he never won the Mr. Olympia title, his status as one of the best bodybuilders of his generation is indisputable. Greene's accomplishments include victories at some of the most prestigious bodybuilding events, including the Arnold Classic 2009, 2010, 2011, the New York Pro 2012, and the Europa Super Show 2011.